This is a recap of trading week June 1st, June 4th. From 31 stocks on watchlist, 28 trades were executed, 20 trades among them were profitable. If amount of every trade were $20,000, the potential profit on this week would be $2,600. The link to this sheet you can find under the YouTube video on my channel, and if you hover any ticker, you will find a screenshot from the trade, entry and exit points. And also you can change this number to substitute with your potential position of your account size. Open position size tab, made number change, for example, your account, and you will see how much you could do this week executing every of these trades. Let's start with ticker CAR. This is a daily chart. I said that there is a trend line and there is some kind of a tightening with a triangle pattern, and price have all chances to break and fly to the upside. But there was a false breakout. On Thursday there really was a break, but short term, and on 5-minute chart I've made a profits. So on Tuesday there was a gap up, a very good signal because it was above the consolidation, and after this small consolidation 3-5 minutes candle, that was a signal for me to buy. There was an entry point, and after this first red candle that was exit point. Next trade gave a loss, ticker SNDL. This is a daily chart and there was a breakout, but my entry point was rather bad. So on January 1st I entered my trade at $1.07, and after this pullback I got a loss. But stock held at the level and then make a gap up during the week. So of course that was a mistake for me. I must wait for a pullback, and only after that I should take a position. Next trade, DKNG. There was a tightening last week ago and said that this is for a breakout. But whole week was a choppiness, and I opened 5-minute chart, and this is June 1st. There was entry point after this false breakout, and when 5-minute candle closed under the level and filled the wick of the first candle of the day, that was a signal to short this stock. Because after this breakout, price cannot return under the level. This is not good for longs, and this is definitely a short signal. And after this strong move, made a small pullback to the upside, and I exited the position. Next profitable trade, ticker GDRX. 1 week ago there was a strong move to the level and false breakout, and I said that this is a short signal. Trade was executed on June 1st. The same situation as DraftKings. After approaching the level, breaking it, price closed under the level the same day. On Tuesday, price made an attempt to break level again, but 2 5-minute candles closed under the level. Third candle opened and closed under the level completely, and that was an entry point for a safe trade. And trade was exited on this first candle with a reversal pattern. That was too early, but move were rather good to take profits. Next profitable trade, ticker FEYE. Last week there was a tightening, and if I open 5-minute chart, on Tuesday, June 1st, this tightening led to false breakout. Stock tries to break out, then huge red candle returned price under the level. When price returned on huge red candle from local highs, this is a reversal, and this is a strong signal for a short. The next task to find a safe entry point, to wait a short, a consolidation with rather small bars, confirming the direction. There was attempt to break level again, failed, and then small red candle was a perfect entry point. After it there was a first leg of sell-off. It was okay to wait this consolidation. That was not reversal, because when you have a sell-off on a particular stock, I usually expect two legs of sell-off. First one, consolidation, and second one. Next profitable trade, TWLO, ticker TWLO. There was approaching to the level, but situation was not certain about direction. I opened 5-minute chart because there was no tightening, no triangle. Price just made a move to the level, spent energy, and didn't accumulate to go higher. That's why the possibility for a false breakout and a reversal was rather high. This is Tuesday 5-minute chart, June 1st. And after this strong move under the level, false breakout was confirmed, but there was no safe entry point. Then there was a pullback with small bars trying to close above the level, but they failed. And if I see small bars, so this is a signal for me to enter a trade. Trade was entered here after this consolidation under the level and was exited here when price stopped falling. Next trade gave a loss, ticker REGI. This is renewable energy, and this was a bad trade for me. First of all, there was a tightening. There is a bullish stock, so there was energy presented to make a false breakout. But first attempt was not successful. Then price returned to the level and attempt was not successful again, but with the small and medium candles, and I decided that this is a short signal and entered the trade. I didn't take profits here. My profit target was lower. That's why I waited until my stop loss was triggered, and it was. After that I didn't flip my position, but price confirmed the direction and move was huge. Next profitable trade, new ticker BARK, B-A-R-K, old ticker STIC, S-T-I-C. As usual, before merge, stock has a rally. After merge completed, price falls. I opened 1 hour chart. There was a level 10.40 established here, confirmed by this touching, and then confirmed by this breakout. So level was new and rather strong. So when stock price reached a daily level, reversed, made a pullback, but buyers held price above this 1 hour level, 10.40, that was a signal to enter a long position after this consolidation just above the level, and position was exited after this strong move was ended. And a RSI indicator confirmed that there is almost overbought territory and good moment to exit a position. Next profitable trade, Moderna, the best setup of this week. This is a daily chart, and there is a triangle was established. Here it is, just amazing strong pattern with a lot of energy, and stock made a strong move to the upside. After breaking the level, $20 was amount that price ran during the week, that more than 10% move. And let's see a 5-minute chart. Breakout was on June 2nd. There was some kind of a zone, but this lower level was more important, 186. On Wednesday, price break this level immediately. I missed this spike, and I waited that price starts accumulating above the second level, 189.26. After this red pullback and then next green candle made a move up above the level and closed above the level, that was enough for me to open a long position. Because in such a strong moves, after such a huge consolidation, holding the level with only one 5-minute candle is enough. But there was a scalp. I entered here about 190 and exited here about 191. Only $1 per share was my profit, but if I was a swing trader, I could make about $20 per share potential profits. Move is not over. Moderna has a lot of potential. Nearest weeks, a price target about $240. Next trade gave a loss, ticker VITL, Organic X. There was a good tightening to the level, 21.57, but then there was a false breakout on 5-minute chart. You see 3 days accumulation just under the level led to a momentum from the first seconds on June 2nd. That's why if you see such kind of a long accumulation near the level, it is okay to enter a position just after price breaking the level. But move was short, price pullback to the level, and I considered this consolidation as attempt to hold price above the level. I entered my position, but stock fell in short zone and my stop loss was triggered. Then price returned, a little bit accumulated above the level. Yes, I entered this long position, but with a very small size, just to be sure that my thesis was right. There was no any substantial profits. And the rest of the day there was a real wall at $22 mark, and at the end of the day there was a triangle pattern on 5-minute chart. In last 5 minutes triangle pattern was broken, and that is the strongest signal to exit a long position, because triangle pattern must lead to a breakout. No breakout, exit position. Next trade gave a loss to ticker DKS. This is a daily chart, and if I open 1-hour chart, after good earnings report and gap up, price established a consolidation. I thought that consolidation is rather clear, but that was a mistake, because if you can see, support zone had a choppiness 3 days in a row, and I was caught on the first short trade, but my second short trade was successful. So this zone was established with this candle and this candle. And I can say that lower level 96.04 was bad for me to make a decision. Level 96.35 was good enough to trade from it. First time I entered short position after this consolidation under the level, but that was a mistake because real level was 96.35. In this case, that was enough room to take a substantial profits and get out from the position, even if there was a reversal after price stopped falling. So in this case, my stop loss was triggered, but I continue watching at this stock the rest of the week, and on the next day when price tried to go higher above the level but failed and returned under the level again and made a short consolidation with these red candles, that was a signal for me that I could try to short this stock again. And in that case there was a move about 75 cents, and when a reversal 5-minute candle appeared, that was a signal to close a short position. Next profitable trade, ticker ABNB. There was a triangle pattern with a breakout, then price reached horizontal level 145.79. It's a 1-hour level. Let's see at 1-hour chart. So after breaking 2 weeks ago of this triangle and approaching to the level, I noticed the triangle pattern. Here it is, you see, with a horizontal level and higher lows. And on June 1st, price made a beautiful consolidation under the level close to it. Yes, there was a false breakout, but I analyzed the whole logic of price action. And it told that price did not want to fall, and in case of second breakout of this level, that would be a strong buy signal. And next day, breakout was accomplished, and when price returned to this level from the long side, that was entry point for me to buy. 146.5 was entry point, and this reversal red candle was an exit, $148. Small but profitable scalp. Price climbed upper, but then there was a choppiness, so Airbnb accumulating energy to go even higher. Next profitable trade is Corsair Gaming. There was a symmetrical triangle, and I expected breaking of some of the trend line of this triangle, and there was a breakout indeed. And on this day, June 2nd, after price broke and held with these 2 5-minute candles of consolidation, that was enough, because candles were rather small. That means that volatility was reduced, and reduced volatility means that buyers controlled the situation. They made a short-term rest to push price higher after it. Stock was bought about 33.25 cents, and after this first red candle, position was closed. Next profitable trade, short trade of IAC. I said that after this strong red candle move from the historical highs and accumulating at the low of that red engulfing candle, that's a short signal, and I was waiting for entry point. And there was indeed entry point for me. On June 1st there was a choppiness, and I wanted to see a clear consolidation under the level after a strong break. Next day there was a strong break, a false attempt to return to the long zone, and after several candles under the level, short position was entered, and it was closed after this several red candles move and oversold signal on the RSI indicator. Next profitable long trade is JKS Renewable Energy Company. On 1 hour chart there was a rising wedge. First 1 hour level was 36.90, and second 1 hour level was established by this consolidation and resistance at 40.35. So I open 5-minute chart. After opening with a gap up above this level and above this rising wedge, there was no entry point for me. Next day price approached to the resistance, break it, and held, making a consolidation. That was not clear, but renewable stocks had a strong momentum this week. That's why this logic should be taken into account. So there was rather safe to enter a long trade, and short stop loss under this consolidation was also okay. And after this move up on the first red candle of a pullback, position was exited. Cannabis stock, ticker CRON. Last week there was unexpected quick move from $8 to $9, and I said that this is very strange, no news. And price on 5-minute chart depicted that it could not break $9 mark, and next day on June 1st price action confirmed this thesis. I was waited if price returns to the level and it gave me an entry point. On June 3rd there was such a situation. Price attempt to break the level, made a choppiness, but then on 5-minute chart closed under the level and made a 2 5-minute candles of a consolidation with a small candles close to the level and under it. This is my favorite short signal in my trading system, and short position was open, and after this first red candle and consolidation, position was closed. Next profitable trade, Zscaler. 1 week ago I said that there is a strong range between 199.77 and 188, and I want to see that price approaching to one of that levels, and then I would trade it. Price approached to the support level, but with a sharp move, so you cannot expect a consolidation with the small bars after such a huge volatility. The most safest trades when volatility are small. So I like when price approaching one of the levels slowly on a small bars. And in that case my fear was confirmed. You see, after this gap down and strong move to the downside, there was a consolidation under the level, but with the big candles, and then buyers return price again above the level, then sellers return price back under the level, and after this second failed attempt to hold price above the level and this medium red candle consolidation above this level, yes, there was a false breakout again, but price opened and closed under the level. And as I said in this video, if price returned from local top with a sharp move when red candle opened at the high and closed at the lows, that's a strong short signal. That's why short position was entered here despite of rather high volatility, and after this move and this first pullback on this red candle, position was exited. The second strongest chart for this week, stock GGAL, Argentinian company, GGAL ticker. There was a cup and handle formation under the level, even zone, 8.58, 8.92, and 2 weeks ago priced open just above this consolidation in this zone. That was the strongest situation, as you can see, after consolidation 2 days above this resistance zone, price made a strong $1 move. Let's open 5-minute chart, and price action was so technical, you can just make a screenshot of this picture and use this chart in any trading books dedicated to technical analysis. So before June, 2 weeks ago, after approaching the level, second level, there was some kind of a bull flag. At the same time there was a triangle, at the same time there was a cup and handle, so there was several patterns in this price action. After that there was a gap up above resistance zone. That was another strong signal, but no entry point. Price made a pullback, return to the level, but I consider this is not safe enough because of high volatility, and I continue waiting. And then price gave me an opportunity after this consolidation above the level. Here, price returns to this support level 8.92 with a pin bar, and that was a great strong signal for a reversal and to enter position with a tight stop loss. When price made only 10 cents move, I exited. But after that, price fly, and even next day, Friday, price made bigger move to the upside. Next chart, Morgan Stanley. I said that on monthly chart there is a long-term retest. You see when price returns to this historical all-time high, but with a long-term interruption, 20 years, price just could not from first attempt break this strong resistance. I open 1 hour chart, and there was some kind of a choppiness and consolidation. So price accumulating position, that was a very clear situation, but I tried to trade for a long side and I got a loss. So after this gap up, no entry point, and I waited the price approaching slowly to one of these level inside this range. So 2 days of accumulation, and price started reaching the resistance, and that was a strong signal for me to buy after price established the consolidation above the resistance. But after that price returned, and that my stop loss was triggered. Next day there was a choppiness, but at the end of Friday price returned above the level again, made a consolidation again with the small bars, and made a $0.50 move to the upside. And I think that next week I can see a strong move to $100 from Morgan Stanley. Level must be considered 93.92, and this is a good and safe level to get a position. But I also expected that first half of the week there will be a choppiness on this stock. So I want to see the clearest price action to enter a position. Next profitable trade, CRISPR Therapeutics, ticker CRSP. I said that after this consolidation and this ridiculous false breakout, that's a strongest short signal. You see, there was a cup and handle breakout, but at the end of the day, price returned under the level inside the range. I open 5-minute chart. There was a false breakout. Price closed under the level. On June 1st, there was a high volatility and I didn't trade. And on Tuesday, price reached support level, break it on a huge bar, tried to return, but made a choppiness, no entry point, made a move to the downside again, returned to the level again, and finally made a clear consolidation with a disability to break above the level. And that was a safe signal to enter a short position. And when price reached $110 mark, which is a round number, trade was closed. And last 3 trades on one single ticker, Coupang, Korean Amazon, CPNG. The direction was certain, but entry point wasn't. I established a wrong level on 1 hour chart, and that level gave me losses, unfortunately. So let's see. On a daily chart, price could not go higher after this pullback, made a parabola formation. Of course, that was a strong direction to the downside. So first level that was established by me is 39.51, and that was correct level. But then I decided that it was not enough and made another level, establishing by this huge red candle after failed gap up on one of previous days. And that was a mistake. I opened 5-minute chart. First of all, I expected that after this sideways consolidation on a strong move to the downside, price opened just under this trend line and I shorted safely. But price made a gap down, and that was unexpected for me. So I was waiting what price would do next. Next days, price made a sideways consolidation again, and price even closed under this trend line at the end of the day. Of course, I waited for a pullback to this trend line, but bars were too huge for me, so no entry point. And after that, I entered the trade when price established a consolidation under this second bad level, 39.35, right? And my stop loss was triggered. Then price returned, made a second consolidation under this bad level. I entered my position again, but made a stop loss a little bit wider, 39.52 cents. And one of the candle, I guess this, yes, this green candle triggered my stop loss. Of course, I must use only this correct level, 39.51. In that case, price action was perfect according to this level. There was a consolidation just under this level. There was a limit sellers that did not allow to cross this level at the end of consolidation, and after it price began a slow move to the downside. My third trade was very bad, because at that moment I was emotional and I broke my risk management. So after price fall to $39, almost $39, I entered short trade again, expecting that after this retest inside the day, price breaks $39 mark and made an instant sharp move to the 38.50. But that was a mistake, because price had their own plans about its action. And I took 3 losses on one ticker during about couple of hours. That was all intraday trades for me. Let's see stocks that didn't give entry point. First stock, Take-Two Interactives. I said that after this strong move and consolidation, I'm looking for this stock only to the long side to trade. But price returned under the level after this consolidation. Yes, it's closed on a medium bars at the end of the day, one of the strongest signals, but I didn't want to leave my position overnight. That's why I didn't make profit from it. Okay, next stock, LODE ticker. It has so low liquidity that I refused to trade it, and even after breaking this trend line and establishing a horizontal range, I didn't touch this stock. But direction was chosen properly, and on Friday price made a sharp move about more than 50 cents. Next stock is Zymergen, is in the range, no movement at all. Price action on a Disney stock was not safe for me. Yes, there was a price action near the level with this false breakout, these small candles. I missed it, and this consolidation under the support was not good enough. There was a choppiness, and after that price traded far away from the level. That's why no entry point. Next ticker IEA. After this sideways consolidation, I expected a break to the downside, but there was no any break. That's why no trade. So this is a daily chart on a Pinterest. I would like to see what price does next after this strong move to the upside and approaching the level. And this is 1 hour chart. Price made a false breakout this week, but on 5-minute chart, this is no safe price action for me to trade this stock, and that's why I didn't enter any trades on Pinterest. NVDA, maybe this third strongest chart of this week. I noticed it just before starting of trading week, and on Thursday price made a pin bar on a daily chart, and that was a signal that buyers accumulating more position, but they are still strong. And this is 15 minutes chart. You see there was a pin bar on a daily chart, price closed above the level, and then it made a strong move, $50 move, just crazy. I completely missed it, my shame. Next stock, TrueCar, ticker TRUE. After consolidation close to the level, I expected a continuation, but price made a false breakout. Of course, if there's so long distance between closing the day and the level, and price made a gap up, chances to hold the level are small. And you see, this move was very sharp. I didn't trade such a moves. That's why no entry points. FNKO stock broke triangle formation, and I wanted to trade FNKO only on a long side. That's why there was no trade for me. You see, there was a picture 2 weeks ago, and there is a reversal this week. Now I open 1 hour chart. Price made a triangle. Here it is. It approached to the level, but when triangle formation is broken, that means a reversal of the price. On June 1st there was a small false breakout, very quick and small, with a sharp move. Yes, this sharp move from the local top tells that there is reversal, but the next task to find entry point. I did not find entry point for me to trade this stock rather safe. That's why I didn't touch it. So ACEL stock ACEL broke the symmetrical triangle on Friday, but liquidity is so small that I decided I do not want to trade this stock. But price action rather good. It's a clear breaking of the trend line, consolidating and making a move to the downside. But I do not like low liquidity stock. The last stock is PCT. I said that after this strong move to the upside, there is a symmetrical triangle, which implies for a continuation, and this is 15 minutes chart. Price opened with a gap up on June 2nd, but bars were not small, of course, because this is the start of the day. Bars always huge at the beginning of the trading day, and I decided that I do not want to trade this stock, and next day's price was higher, higher and higher. So no trades for me. Let's see at my long-term picks. So this is a HYLN. On a daily chart, HYLN break above the resistance 11.17 and 2 days was holding it. Very good sign. This is 1 hour chart, good consolidation. This is a bullish signal. Next stock, SWN, made a move but less than $1 and price cannot find its direction. So yeah, it's a long zone, price is still looking bullish, but it has no energy to fly up quickly. That's why it's a long story to make substantial profits in this ticker. And the last one, RKDA, everything is okay. Price reached $3 but made a pullback, so it's okay price action. I don't know when there will be a spike again like this one to $6, but as I said, to buy this stock at a support 2.34 was the safest long-term entry for this ticker to buy and hold. In next videos I will make stock chart analysis to trade for upcoming week.